Hey, how you doing, Virgo? How you doing? This is Queen Lisa. I'm the host of this channel. Welcome to Conscious Waters Ocean Deep. So I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you guys are looking forward to your week ahead. Please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and press the notification bell so that you can be updated when I've uploaded new readings to this platform. Also, check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, and any other star sign you have in your birth chart that may resonate with the readings on this channel. Please take what you like and leave the rest. Also, I just want to say thank you to you all who have liked, commented, and subscribed to this channel so far. Please continue to do so and press the notification bell. Thank you. So, what's going on with Virgos? Happy birthday, Virgos, by the way. It's birthday season. Happy birthday to you all. Happy birthday. Okay, I'm picking up you may want to communicate less to someone, or you want someone to communicate less to you. Okay, it does say trying hard to conquer you, or you feel like someone has been trying too hard to solve their problems with you. Seeing who you are is not going to help them. It says, I know I should have let go of your mind a long time ago, but I see I'm not going to give up. I weigh the pros and the cons just to read my mind and see what's going on with it. So some of you guys are, maybe looking into your mind and seeing what's going on with it in regards to people or a person around you. Okay, could be dealing with a water sign, could be dealing with an air sign, or another earth sign like yourself. Does stay boring. I do want to hear that great things are going to happen to me all the time. When am I going to speak about these things to myself and find out good news is going to happen to me? Well, maybe you are contemplating when that's going to happen for you, Virgos. You've got to make it happen for yourself, and that's what's got to go on. Okay, it does look like you could be leaving out, partnering up with some type of help. Okay, does say boring information is being given to me all the time, and I don't want to hear that I have good news. I'd rather see that blessings are on its way to me. Well, maybe you might have to find a way to create those blessings in some type of way. Okay, maybe you could even be waiting for some information. I do see there is something here that is deceptive, though. I do see there's many people that have been deceptive, and you may not want to partner up with many people. You may want to leave out certain information with others that are jealous or negative, or feel like your pride and ego is getting the better of you, so you'd rather not speak about it or even listen to it, or negative energy in you may not feel like it's going to work out. Okay. Says, I need to let go of my pride and my ego. Sometimes I'm very busy or even mean with who I am, and I don't need to ignore the fact that I'm going to be there for you. Okay, so you could be speaking to people like this. Okay, it could be you, because you got this, your card is showing up as the Nine of Pentacles. There is some poor judgment here as well. It says, Virgo, you do know you could be judging someone poorly, or maybe even negatively, that you want to see less of, or even leave out, or mean that you don't want to hear that there's bad news all the time. You do know that you have conquered the evil inside you, or you feel that way. It says, nerves are there, people are there, and I warn myself never to speak about who I am, but I warn myself I can be devious or mean at times. So you do kind of like self-check yourself and say, well, I do know I can be mean and devious at times. Okay. Kind of looking into who you are as well. It does say, making my way back to you in my mind to tell myself off is never going to be a good thing. I always warn myself that I could tell anyone off today or tomorrow or another day. I just know I don't want to speak about it with my friends, my family members, or people around me. I just want to judge anyone today. So maybe some of you guys could be feeling in a judgy mood right now. Okay, but I do see that you guys could be holding back your feelings, obscured about someone that has jealousy or meant well to you. Okay, could be a water sign man here that holds on to some feelings of negativity, or steals from you, takes from you, or wants you to feel like there's pain, and doesn't really know if there's going to be good news, but does know that they hold on to a lot of children or families or even belongings of yours, or maybe even of theirs, and they don't know how to support the idea or put you down. It says, I could call in the mental pressure of you and make you feel bad if you don't want to speak to me about it. Okay. I do feel like there's some feelings of you wanting to know if family and friends are going to be helped. It does say school is something you wonder if people are going to want you to speak about or even be around. So maybe it's something to do with you know, children going back to school. It does say a man here doesn't feel like his child is going to be worthwhile to be there in the school, or doesn't want to see that the system is always playing him. Okay, fair enough. So someone here, you know, it could be an upset parent in some type of way. It does say some of you have spouses that feel unheard in the school system. Okay, so some of you guys may feel unheard in the school system. Okay, it does say blessings are there for you to work on who you are and wonder how you can support your ideas, or people can get in your mind at times and make you feel like it's not going to be worth it. It does say we would love to hear who's going to help us support our mind with our son and our child, but we don't know who's going to support him when he's always praying for help or needs support. Okay, so some of you guys may need support with a child, or you know, it does look like a meeting is being held at school for some of you guys in the near future. Some of you guys may not want to go to the meeting, or may see that the child is always going to be in a problem. It says it's never going to be an ending saga, but it always looks like the child always has negative feelings to remember about problems that they have at school. Okay, so that was quite specific. I don't know if some of you guys are dealing with a water sign man, or if you're dealing with you know, just some feelings that are held back. Okay, and you both have a child that you share, and you know the feelings about school. It says it does make you wonder what's going on. It does say some of you guys deal with schools and some of you guys deal with premeditation. I'm also hearing a little bit of prostitution. It does say prostitution is something that I've seen around, and I don't know if I can support that idea, but it puts me off to see that great news is going to come to me. Okay, I don't know if that's some people that just, I don't know if there's a single man here that wants to know, you know, if you can get a little bit of, you know, the you know what on, and doesn't know if you should look into people that are prostitutes, so to speak. It does say warning though. It does say sex sells, so people will buy me in my mind about who I am. Okay, so this person's thinking about sex and how sex sells, and you know, maybe he's the type of person, you know, I can see someone maybe hiding as well who they are, or isn't really maybe like sexually orientated in a relationship, is what I'm hearing, and wants to know how he can support his ideas with sex being a main thing, but doesn't want to go to brothels, or doesn't want to have sex in his mind with a female that he doesn't know, but he does know that he can support brothels if he needs to go there. Okay, fair enough. Okay, that's very specific for someone. I know it's not for everyone, so let's see what else is going on for Virgos. I do see you have some plans to reunite with a child at home, or maybe even a child through your current situation. It does say blessings are there for you, wonderful things are happening, good news is there, and I like the way you speak about negative energy all the time and never include me in it. Okay, could be dealing with a Gemini. Okay, could be dealing with a Gemini. I hear a spokesperson here as well. Could be dealing with a Pisces or a Scorpio. It does say breaking down some options, okay, and communicating what's next for your future. Maybe blessings are sent to you for you to be cautious about who you are. Certainly want to know that you are speaking about great things to your mind, and want to know that you're speaking about these things all the time to help you to benefit all the great things that are going to happen to you. Spectrum is there, needed to speak a lot of things that are great to you. So you need to, you know, I'm picking up there's a lot of word of affirmation here. So this could be spirit, this could be you, this could be someone kind of praising you. All right. It also says you have things under the weather as well, but it does say ignore those things if you feel like you've got everything else under control. Okay, it does say female here may not like you, but she will always curse you and never want to see you, and never speaks about you in great ways, but she sees that she's not going to be welcome in your life anyway. Okay, right, so let's see what else is going on, because there could be some clashes as well with you know, positive and negative kind of people or situations that you may have been through, you know, things that you know, have arised or manifested, or, you know, whatever that is. So let's see what else is going on for Virgos. It says 1 week later, you will see that generosity is going to be given to you in your mind if you want to help something or a situation. Okay. It does say working on something that you never wanted to do, but you see that bad news could never come to you. It says warning, you have spoken about which way to go with a situation and you wouldn't want to know that you're going down that road. So you sponsored the idea of being mindful, and who you are now is going to help how you proceed with caution. Okay. You could be working on being direct about the things in your mind and sorting things out in your brain. Things that have been punishing you or going through nightmares or jealousy or evil, possibly in the past or even in the current days to come. It says nothing's set in stone, but people still bother you at times, and not often get it that you don't want to be bothered. It says you mainly have to stress free about the situation and look into how you can personally work on who you are. It says portals are there for you to go through at this time. Blessings are there on your mind. Which way are you going to go? Wow. So there's some portals that are open for you right now, Virgos. Okay. For you to dive into a good life or a bad one. Possibly a negative one if you don't see what's happening behind you, it says, because someone is trying to punish you still, and you wouldn't want to go down that road. It says personally, I wouldn't want to dare jump into a negative reason to believe that someone's coming to harm me in a car in the next few weeks or a few minutes. It says someone may want to come down and spark a conversation with you to hurt who you are and what you're doing and how you're doing it, and even if you've got time to speak about what happened. Okay, so I'm picking up there is some things here with someone that wants to work on being direct about the things in their mind and doesn't know how to sponsor the ideas. It says she knows that she has dealings with deliberate drug dealings and doesn't know how to support the things in her head or put off what happened. She says she's warning you not to speak, but she also knows she's going to be in a problem if she sees you and speaks about who she is. She's warning herself to trust that you're never going to tell her off or tell her who you are, because it says bloody hell, I know that I shouldn't speak, but what if she says something? It does say warning, if you speak to her you're in a problem. It says I'm picking up with this Dell. I don't know if she's talking about a person that she knows, okay, called Dell. All right, but I'm also picking up the number 999. Okay, it does say 999 is going to be the answer, but she also wants to know who delved into her problems in her mind and told her that she should come back to you and speak of anything that's going to be negative to you. It does say warning, she will address anything that comes up, and she's not going to stop speaking about things in her head. She's always going to be a problem, and she will never know who she is until she trusts that she needs to move on and stop speaking about negative karma in her mind. She's also mentally strict about who she is, but doesn't use words of affirmation to protect herself. She doesn't speak about things that are going to harm herself, and she never wants to speak about things that are going to look bad on her, but she's a devil and she's a demon, and she wants to know if she can sponsor things in her mind to be jealous or negative of you. It does say warning, you have to speak about who you are to her if she wants to come back to you, and she does know that she could come back to you, but she's warning her mind, don't do it if you want karma to come. Okay, so she's warning herself, don't come around you again unless she wants karma. Okay, because she understands what could happen if she does come back. It says bloody hell, I never knew that I could put myself in the same position that I was in last year or in another year when I tried someone and they never supported the idea and put me behind a prison, or even bad news, or even judgment or jealousy, or even problems with people out there. It says many of you are going through different scenarios, so it works in your way of looking at how you see things and how you wonder if it's going to work for you. It says bad news for whoever's going to come to you, but it does say warning, they are sponsoring how they could support their minds and put back negative energy or even mental health or stress or jealousy, or wonder how they're going to support their mind with other things that they're doing. They will notify you in the coming weeks or the months that everything is set in their mind to send them away, to pray for help, or to move on. It says negative energy of theirs is going to move on once they settle their mind and see who they are. Okay, that was a lot there, guys. All right, so let's see what else is going on. I'm hearing someone say, I'm warning you to keep quiet. So maybe someone's needing you to keep quiet about something, or maybe this person's under some type of pressure and they want you to keep quiet about what they're up to, because you may know their business, you know. So anyway, let's see what else is going on. Or maybe they feel like you're talking about them. I don't know what it is, Virgo. Whatever it is that resonates with you, you will know. All right. It does say problems with people out there are not going to be the answer. You've got great gifts and ideas to support your mind. Put yourself back in the same place that you've been in. Support your ideas and put yourself in your mindset of ease. Ease is there. Giving yourself good karma and credit scores are going to be the next thing to sort out in your mind. You feel like credential energy is there for you to purchase a home or a house or a building structure. It does say some of you want to know that you can buy or purchase at this time. Maybe even selling a home or dream home is on its way to you. It says sponsors are there for me to see, or even keen that I could kick someone out of a property as well. So some of you guys might even want to kick someone out of a property as well. It does say judgment is there for warning signs. Anyone that sees good karma is going to come to them. Warning, where is my reader? Okay, some of you guys may even be looking for your reader, or there is a person that does readings with you and they're looking for you in some type of way, Virgo. Okay, all right. Okay. It does say bad news is there for whoever is going to speak to you. It does say warning, if I don't speak to my person, I'm not going to be able to support my mind. I need help. Where is she? Why did she leave? Where is my person? I need to speak to whoever can answer that question. I'm going to find out where she is and how she's doing and how I can get her back. I need my reader. Oh, wow. So someone needs their reader, okay? You could have ended something here. Or maybe there's something that told you that you shouldn't have left something behind because you knew how important it was to a person. It does say bad mood swings for you if you enter the progress system of theirs again, because it's not going to be great news for you to enter whoever's energy is with the person. But it does say bad news for whoever kicked you away, kept you away from someone that was going to cause you harm. Okay, so some of you guys may read for people. All right. Okay, or it could be a water sign, okay, that does this. All right. It could be a water sign that has broken up as well. All right, it could be Cancerian. Okay, that was ready to break up with some feelings of a Scorpio, or maybe a Virgo or an earth sign here. Okay, so let's see what else is going on. But it looks like someone's looking for their reader, honey. They want to know where their reader is. Very interesting. Okay, so let's see what else is going on. It does say warning signs are there for you to see. Great news are in your mind about people that you know that you love. Certainly wouldn't know if everyone is going to be like this, but you know problematic situations needed your advice or your support. And it does say probably not really needing you all the time, but it does say great news is going to support you on your journey wherever you go. Good news is ahead of you now, and you see support systems around you to help you with many things that you are doing. Justice is here, and good news is served for you to sort out your mind. Jealousy is on line as well. It says online there could be some jealousy or some mean mind games to play with individuals that don't like you or are mean to you naturally. It does say warning, you will control the situation a lot and want to hear what's going on behind the scenes. It says problem is you don't know everything, but you do know what's going to happen with you in the near future. Probably it's not going to be worth it, says a man here, or a female that's controlling something that she wants to see from you and doesn't know if you can come through with what it is that she's saying or what it is that she wants of you. Okay, so there could be some type of management or someone controlling a systematic way of dealing with things in relation to their policies or their ideas or people structures or ways or patterns. Okay. All right, it does say many things could happen for you in the near future if you warn yourself that blessings are there and walk away from negative stigmas. It says laugh if you want to laugh, people will be there laughing at you if you want to walk away from negative energy. It says people always want to follow you and look for you with bad news. Oh dear. Okay. It does say warning though, people will always look for bad news for them too, so they have to look forward to what they've got to come. It's also negative stigmas that are there constantly all the time, dragging people down these days. So wondering where it goes is going to be beneficial for you to work on who you are and how you support your ideas. People are dragging people left, right, and center. It does say bad news for everyone that wants to witness good karma when everyone is being dragged. No one is looked at right these days, or people are looked right at times where friends can be there and warn themselves that punishment is not mine. I do not serve God, but I do serve good karma. I do serve God, but I do not serve negative energy, and I do serve jealousy or negative energy, and I wonder where it is going. Wow. So depending on the individual. Okay, it does say justice is there, serving caution to your mind about some situations that you never thought you could get involved in. It says police custody or court battles could be pending. It does say mainly because of a jealous woman that doesn't know who she knows about and may not like you or may not want to like you, but doesn't know how to support many things in her mind. It does say warning though, if you want to see good karma, you have to work on who you are. It does say many things are going to happen in a good way if you support your mind. Please proceed with caution. Many of you are going to go through judgment. It does say nasty negative energies are there of people that don't want to see blessings for many others that are doing bad. Okay, it's almost like the devil speaking. It's almost like the devil speaking here, or people that want to stick up for bad, you know, want to chime into this reading as well. It says warning, I don't want to hear that it's not going to be great news for me. If I have bad news to tell anyone, I want anyone to listen to it. I want to know that things are going to work out just fine for me. So how do I war with anyone that's going to come in between my lifestyle and how I want to look at things? It says negative energy is always going to be there, but wondering if you can rely on your mind to have peace and not bother people is the answer. When will you learn to have peace and be there for yourself and grow in a way that you can't step on anyone's toes or be problematic to people? It says nasty energies are always there to do so, but it does say bad news for whoever is going to brew inside and see that bad news is always the answer. It says you've got to look at which way you're going and what portal you're going to be joining and how to convince yourself blessings are going to be there. Okay, so, you know, try and find yourself a portal right now to join in regards to, and sometimes portals can come in the form of choices. Okay, sometimes portals can come in the form of, all right, what is your circle like? You know what I mean? Portals can also be perspective, like, you know, like I said, decision. So perspective comes next. You know, what are you perceiving to be in your mind, as well as, you know, what type of people are you around, and the type of perceptions that they have. Like, it's just all about being mindful and knowing who's who, as well as knowing yourself as well, which is very important. Okay. All right, but I do see you may walk away from something here, or maybe you're trying to travel when you're going back home, and it does say some of you guys will be going back home soon and not really seeing bad news anywhere. You know that you want to be on the verge of mending your skill set or even sensitivity, or seeing that problematic issues are going to be great news for you if you can deal with them in better ways. It says no one needs to speak about everything, but you've got great news ahead of you, Virgo. Okay. All right, so let's see what else is going on for Virgo. All right, I'm hearing someone in the background say lover, but I also had a little bit of a liar or something, but it says lover. It says lover doesn't want to see you stressed, so it doesn't really want to hear that you're going to have great news. There you go. But doesn't need to understand why you're going to live your mind the way you want to live your mind, and you've told them you don't want to speak to them anymore, so you're leaving them behind and stressing free about it. Okay, so you could be leaving someone behind and, you know, stressing free about it. Okay, this person could be mad or jealous or upset with whoever it is that they wanted to stay in their minds about and couldn't let you go. It does say believing you was going to be something that I knew that I had to do because I didn't know if I would speak to you again or hear from you again. But it does say warning, if she does speak to you, it's not going to be worth looking into. Okay, so maybe your perspective versus her perspective is different, or vice versa, their perspective and your perspective. Okay, it does say some of you guys could be dealing with a Cancerian, a fire sign, an air sign, But I do see water sign person could be walking away or remembering a situation, still wants to fight, but does know that they're kind of worried about something here. It does say there is some options to feel like there's jealousy there. So there is some scarceness when it comes to this feeling so that you can move past it. But it says warning, there's still problematic energy. So do your best to try and overcome them. Do your best to try and overcome mental stress from people that are going to harm you in your mind or around you, like personal traitors. Could be people that speak to you a lot or are negative to you, or even mindfully speaking, being around you, like neighbors wanting to know that you could sell up your home and leave behind your property to move away from them, or even buy your home so that you can bruise your mind a bit more to see if you're going to have great news about your life while they're feeling jealous about what's going on. It does say many scenarios are there for you to look into and how you want to proceed with caution. Okay, so let's see what else is going on, Virgos. I'm hearing something about a fur coat as well. I don't know if some of you guys are getting ready to buy that fur coat, or if you've got one and you're thinking, all right, I'm going to wear it this winter time, or it could be someone that remembers your fur coat in some way. All right, it does say warning. I want to see this fur coat. She's always wearing a fur coat. I do not know why. It doesn't even look great. It doesn't make me feel like I want to see her again. I don't know how to support the mind games that she plays, but she's always making me feel like jealousy is something that I need to support in my mind. I'm poor and I don't know how to give her anything, but I want to give her what it is that she wants. I just don't know how to wear what she's wearing or even gift her what she's gifted me. I just know that I can't support her, even compete with her. The jealousy takes over my mind. Okay, this could be a Scorpio male, okay, or it could be another air sign. I mean, another air, it could be another earth sign. It could be an air sign, but it could be an earth sign here, but I'm definitely picking up a Scorpio male here as well. All right. It does say warning. He knows that you always speak about great things to yourself and look good, and notice that you look good anyway. Doesn't say bad things, but he does see that you don't look great to him, mostly in his mind about who he is. The problem with him is he always has problems mentally stressed and reaching out for cuddles and kisses and wanting to know that stress is not going to be the answer, is something that he needs to understand is going to support him. So maybe he feels like, you know, the way to support him in the way he thinks is by stress reliefs of, you know, sex, kisses, cuddles, that type of thing. But it says warning, that's all he can provide, or maybe he doesn't know how to give you more than this. And this is not for everyone. I understand that. It does say warning. He does want you to speak about who you are as a person and where you're going to be in your mind about it often. So that might be a message for someone out there. Okay. But it does say to defend yourself and your feelings with your ex for some of you guys. Okay, it does say shocks are there for you to see. It does say the past person is still lurking around or is there with you in your mind, your heart, or your spirit. Okay. So, anything else for Virgos? All right, let's move on to work for Virgos, please. Work for Virgos. It says potentially having great news. It does say warning, you have to work hard and smart and give yourself good karma. It does say warning, you have some things that you still need to sort out, i.e. it doesn't need to be sorted out yet or today. It says blessings are there for you to contemplate, working a little bit more before you struggle in your minds about custodies or laws or things of that nature. It says blessings are there for you to work a little bit smarter and see if it's going to benefit you later on. It says the problem is that you have to report anything that goes on from now, but you don't know if it's going to support your ideas or put you at ease. It says mentally you have stressed yourself way too much about your work, and you do know that you have to support everything that is going to happen in the next 2 weeks, 2 months, or 2 years from now. Okay. It does say you have to walk away from some feelings of some studies that have been going on, that have been created by law or government. See, it does say you have feelings that you want to study these things or maybe become a solicitor, a lawyer, or a banker. It does say you wonder if you can have banking on your mind to do as well, about things that you wonder are going to be okay. It does say supporting someone that hasn't got good judgment of you or wonders why you always need to speak, has seen who you are and doesn't want to support you always, but puts you down in your mind at times when she doesn't want to see that you have great news. It does say warning, she does this, but she doesn't want to see you have great news. She laughs at you and makes fun of you, but she doesn't know how to support her ideas with plenty of sexual mental health to give you when she doesn't want you to know certain things is happening. It does say warning, she does things that you don't want to know, but then you dare speak about it to yourself and say, I wonder why. I don't have sex on my mind to sell to anyone or give to anyone. It says the problem with weave is that they don't care about who they are. So I don't know if this is an insult where someone's like kind of like cursing someone that's got weave. It does say blessings are there for you to understand many things. It's mostly a female mother as well that wants to curse someone that has weave. And it does say a friend as well is cursing someone that has weave. And it does say blessings are there for you to know weed is something that you may never smoke, but someone around you may have placed or put some weed in your mind to smoke or to take or to use or even bless yourself with or give you bad news. It says warning, you may never see who the person is, but be mindful about who you are. It says problems are there with people. Right now you may see good karma or bad karma. Which way are you going? So there's a lot of information here, and it's like there's a lot of kind of like, I'm also here in the shape triangle. All right. Yeah, guys, I do see that someone has been controlling some studies as they walk away. So they may be studying you as they walk away. It could be a few people that do this, you know, as they walk away from you. They kind of, you know, and I'm not saying like walk away where you're not even dealing with the person. Sometimes the person could come back and smile in your face. You're dealing with them day after day. But, you know, this is more so like maybe behind someone's back type of energy. Or it could be some people that you have walked away from, literally. Okay. But I do see you guys are controlling walking away from some studies. I want to know if you can learn more about speeding up the process when it comes to great news coming into your life. I want to know how you can support that with your mind telling you it's going to work. It does say people want to warn you that you're telling yourself off because it may never work if we don't sponsor you, giving yourself great gravities of success. It does say bad news for someone that doesn't want to give you this because warning, they're struggling to give you communication. It does say blessings are there for you to speak and find out why or what's going on, supporting the idea of your payments and things of that nature. If you are billed by your studies or things that you've got to do in the near future, it says blessings are there for you to work and give yourself great news with your work. Are you welcoming yourself into the land of crime or even laws or even punishments? It does say punishments for people that don't understand many things over and over again if they can't communicate things that are not working out for them. Wow. It does say loyalty to you is going to trust who you are. It does say warning, this person doesn't know who you are, but they want you to be loyal to yourself so you can trust who you are, so you wouldn't see crimes come into your mind about trust issues with the legacies of evil, which can be down under, so to speak. So I don't know if this is like I'm picking up here like people supporting demonic type of energy as well. All right. It does say speeding up the negative energy. There is some people around you that may practice you know, I don't know if this is Freemason energy, you know, maybe some people under Illuminati, you know, it's getting a bit deep because I don't really talk about Illuminati and them things in my videos, but I have mentioned Freemason a few times that have come up. But I don't know if some of you guys are doing that kind of things, or it's just people around you, you know, that are involved with those type of practices. It does say warning, there is worlds of this that you may enter into as well when you're studying or looking at your work, or maybe even having to be around certain people that do these things, wondering how you can support your mind or even be there under a spell or someone else's farm. It does say warning, you have to speak about things that you are going to be invited into and understand, or even know that you have better news to work on who you are. It says letters to come and take you away is something that I never wanted to do, and I could do it if I wanted to. It does say no one knows why I would never want to do it. It says bad news is there for whoever wants to speak about it. But it says always look at who you are. Struggle to walk away. I will never hurt you. So what I'm picking up is it could be two people in the mind about each other as well. Okay, where someone's kind of like worried about some type of maybe jail style sentence. Okay, something to do with smuggling as well, something to do with maybe, drug related issues. It does say people there don't even know who I am, but they tried to catch me in my mind to get me caught up in a drama I didn't want to be in. It says bad news for whoever's going to bruise my ego again. I will punish them. It does say blessings are there for you if you want to give me a call and let me know that it's not you, it's someone else that's going to be there in your mind telling you to do something to harm me. It does say I wonder who it is. So there could be someone kind of wondering who's who, because they don't know you maybe properly, but they know someone that tried to set them up or even set you up in some type of way. It does say warning though, there is credit card issues as well, for someone that wants to jail you for some type of credit card as well. It says, mind you, I never wanted to warn you that a credit card problem was going to be on your mind, but you have credit mental health. Like, I could give you credit in your mental health. So I feel like someone wants to know your credit as well. Okay, be mindful of people spying and looking into your minds as well, Virgo. Okay, in ways that, you don't know if they're doing kind of like spell work, rituals, or those things over you. Okay, or this could just be someone looking at your credit score, because some of you guys are going to purchase. But I do see that someone is trying to be a little bit crafty for some of you that don't know but may need to know, or do know that someone is kind of being a bit crafty and you want to know a little bit more. I do pick up a lot of different energies. So I am picking up someone wants to know, some credit details as well. It does say clearly, if you want to have sexual energy, I'm going to put you on that. I want to see bad news come to you, and I don't want to see bad news come to me. So I want to see who's going to speak about it next. When I call you, I want to hear more about it. Okay, so sometimes that call doesn't necessarily mean a literal call. Sometimes people can come in your mind to get you to expose yourself as well. So just be mindful. All right, just be mindful of certain situations, because I do see someone trying to control someone with some type of magic, and maybe even interfering in someone's mental health as well. Okay. I'm also hearing, let me see if I can conquer you. I'm also hearing something about eviction here. So I don't know if this is you guys working on someone, okay, for eviction, or if someone's working on you for eviction. All right. Or if this is someone that you've got problems with, and, maybe if you go down a certain road, then they would want to evict you, or you would want to evict them, just depending on your situation and your scenario. Could be problems with a person that you're not getting along with, and it can create, havoc to the point someone gets evicted. Or maybe you're just evicting someone out of your mind. Maybe they're evicting you out of their mind. Okay. I'm also hearing someone telling someone that they need to smoke weed. Okay. I'm also hearing something about baby making sex. All right. But anyway, I don't know if that's someone at work or a boss, or if that's just someone in the background kind of disturbing your energy while you're at work. All right. Okay. It says, bloody hell, I will have great news when I come to do my good work on people. It does say many times over, I see that blessings are there, but people will ignore the fact that they always have great news. I wonder where it is going. Okay. You could be feeling like that, Virgo. You could be closing out a chapter with your work today. You could be studying today or sorting something out with your work tomorrow. It does say you want to hear great news about your job and your structure in life, and pleasing yourself, and working on love life, supporting you as well. Some of you guys are traveling for work as well, or even wishing to travel for work, or maybe someone wants you to travel, kind of wishing for you to travel. Or you could be, just having someone kind of like giving you those kisses and wishes of, good journey on your travels. Okay, so let's see what else is going on with Virgo. Business for Virgo, please. Business. Says business is artificial lovemaking skills for me right now. I want to see what's going on with me. Okay, so I don't know if some of you guys are in the lovemaking industry. Some of you guys might work as a call girl, or some of you guys might work in a brothel. All right. I do see someone here is making love to someone in their mind, or wants to see where it is going or how it can happen. It does say trial and error. I want to see what happens. If I speak about where this person is gone, I need to know where they've gone. I want to know how I can support my mind, and I can't help it. Where is she? I need support with my mind. So someone's looking for someone because they need support with their mind. Okay. It could be in regards to a sex worker. Okay. It does say beneficially you are going to be working for yourself, self-employment here. Okay. It does say working on your own as a team or maybe as individuals. Okay. It does say there is some options for you to say no to sex as well if you feel like the sex is not that great with someone as well. Okay. So I'm picking up like some type of sex work here for someone. But I'm also seeing that there is some wishes for you to pretend that you don't speak about everything all the time. Okay. It does say, Virgo, you do know you don't have to speak about everything that's going to happen to you all the time. People may support you or not support you in the work that you do, but it does say blessings are there if you feel like you need to come together in group meetings to have sex. Okay. Someone is, kind of taming their wishes there, or, taming some luck. I don't know, someone's coming to kind of like push their luck. And maybe that could be the reasons why it's saying, you can turn down something. Okay, someone could be pushing their luck, so just be mindful of that. Okay. And it does say options if you feeling concerned about someone else that could be doing this, and warning, you don't know if your friend or a family member or a person around you is supporting this mind that you're in to be negative about them, or even sexual in the ways that you pursue things. Okay, so maybe you guys could be this way, or maybe you're trying to say, you don't really want to see someone else down this road, but this person does this type of work. Okay, it does say that you do not have great news to always speak about, but you have blessings on your mind to tell anyone that it's going to work out better for you. Okay. Okay, it does look like you have to make an offer to pray that you are working to tame something there as well, and have wish fulfillment in the ways that you speak or look or even dream of sometimes having a good time and want to go out, but know that you have to work and are looking forward to beneficial things in your work environment, paying more attention to your bills or even credit scores, or even sorting out things of that nature to try and warn yourself that you'll have great news in your job, your work environment, as a self-employed person, as a businessman or a businesswoman. Okay. It does say pleasing yourself is going to be very good at this time, and very sensual energy can come over you at times where you feel like you haven't had enough to drink at times. So you may feel like you need to dehydrate yourself, or you may feel like sometimes you need a little, alcohol. Maybe you haven't had a drink in a long time. You want a little alcohol. Some of you guys may need to flush out some stool as well, is what I'm picking up, where, you might be a little bit constipated. Okay. It does say parenting skills is something that you need to hone in on and have great news with your mind. So you wonder if you can support the ideas and probably give yourself blessings on its way. It does say January you have great news in your mind to support very good things that are coming up for your future. Okay. All right. So it says you all have great news to work on, and very good things are ahead of you, and supporting you is going to probably give yourself great news to work on in the near future. Good judgment is near or nearby in some ways. Okay. All right. Anything else with business before we move on to love life, Virgos? Okay. So let's move on to love life for you all. Okay, it's a bit stiff at this moment. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so some of you guys, there's not enough traction to keep something going. All right. But it does look like you may know this or feel like the person is shy or they don't want to communicate with you very well right now. Or it seems to me that you have problems of your own that you don't want to dish out or give to the person, but you know that you want to see that they have great news for themselves and wonder if they can try to move on. It does say some of you know that you are single and don't want to stress about the situation. Some of you know that you are jealous of a person or arguing with them, or maybe even see that you don't have problems with them and want to wonder if you can both keep quiet and just ignore the troubled times that you go through on a daily basis. It says some of you are giving yourself great news and some of you are warring with each other right now. Okay, so you have to figure out which way it's going for you. Okay. It says temperaments can be flying off the handle at this time. It does say bad news for whoever's going to see great things happen all the time, but it does say wonderful things are happening for you right now too, and love life is certainly one of them. It says dreaming of the next step in your future is constantly worked on, and playing mind games is going to be something that you have to smile about at times and say whether your partner is playing the same mind game as you. Okay. Some of you guys are due a day out or a night out or even a night in your mind to remember as well, okay, with your person. It does say, warning, you have blamed yourself enough and you don't need to speak about anything that's going to be negative. You just have to wonder how you're going to work on each other and cope with each other's gentle mental stress or even problems with people or other people's problems or people believing that they can get in the way of your problems, okay? So some of you guys may be due just a good night out, or maybe, it's your birthday time coming up, so you could be, due them things. But it looks like you guys seem to be, pretty much working a lot, really still trying to solve things, work on things, in your birthday season, well, especially around this time. Okay. Anything else? I feel like someone's mentally stressed. It does say, warning, this mind game of yours is never going to be ours. So I know that you can support your mind with whoever you're with, okay? All right. So someone seems to be working on their happiness or their awareness about something here. It says, blessings are there for you to take on board whenever you feel like stealing from someone and telling them off because they don't know how to support you in your mind, and blaming you all the time or judging you, or even your parenting is not going to help solve the situation. It says, warning, you do need to speak about what problems you have of your own, and maybe even tell yourself off if you steal my ideas again or try to talk to me when I am trying to bruise my mind in the middle of my meetings. Okay, so maybe some of you guys telling someone off to kind of getting in the way of your meetings. Maybe it could be a child that's interfering with you, or maybe someone that's judging you, maybe even in regards to a parent, maybe another parent to another parent, or maybe someone that's trying to talk to you, in the middle of your meetings in some way. Okay. Or someone just judging you overall. All right. So let's see what else is going on, Virgos. It says, letters to come and get you in your mind are going to help what happens in the near future. Okay, so I don't know if someone's wanting to send you some type of letter to come and get you for something here. Maybe it could be a party. Okay, for some of you guys that are going to be partying, maybe sending you out birthday cards and putting messages there for you, or maybe even sowing some oats of things that you need to sort out in regards to seeing who you are. I'm picking up some energy of sinning as well, so I can feel like someone's dark energy as well in there. But I do see some friends or some family or people around you could be confusing you at this time as well, or even contemplating where you are in your life today and how you can support your journeys into your mind about your practicalities. It does say things of that nature are going to warn you whether or not you should speak about blessings, and never mind who's going to send you negative energy. Are you getting good karma with your mind and who you are? Okay, I feel like someone in the background is just talking too hot and heavy, but I do see many people could be like this, or it could just be you contemplating what you want to do about something here with messages from many different people or situations that you have to compare or sort out or do. All right. It does say you have to see many people in your mind to solve your problems, but people always feel like theirs is more important than anyone else's. And you may stress a little bit at times when you're trying to speak about things that you want to sort out. Many times over, to surprise yourself, you see people getting in the way of your mind, or even surprising you with gifts, presents of that nature, and may even support their ideas with problematic things that they have in their mind, their pride, their ego, to support negative mental health. It says judgment is there with people that are causing you harm at this time, and they don't know how to surprise you with good news of their own. They always want to see who's the best and who's going to work on great news in their own mind and how to support their mental health, or they struggle to judge many things or situations, or see judgment all the time working in their favor. It says warning, you have to see great things for yourself, so you do see blessings on its way to you, and you wonder who's going to be there to surprise you with an apartment or a party or a gift or a present or some cards or some good news waiting for you. In other ways, it says blessings are there. Continue to do great things and warn yourself that blessings are there. Okay, so there's a lot of blessings there either way, Virgos. Okay, I don't know if there's someone that wants to come in a car to you as well. All right, this person could be wondering whether or not they should park outside your home as well. It does say apartment is something I want to see, or whose home it is, or where I should go to get this person. Really want to hear that I'm going to help them. Okay, so maybe someone's coming to collect someone or pick someone up, or someone could be spying, so just be mindful of which way it's going, because I feel like there's some good energy there, and a lot of good energy, loads of it, but there's also slight dark energy too, so just kind of be mindful. All right, okay, so let's see what's going on with individuals, like yeah, singles. What's going on with the singles? Singles are not really happy at this time and want to know they're staying away from problems with people. It says bad news is there for frig's sake. I want to know if she's going to speak to me or see me one day. Okay, so there could be a fire sign here that wants to know if they're going to speak to you or see you one day. This person is moving forward and blocking the stress from their mind, but is jealous that you know how to speak about things that are going on, and you want to know what's going on with me is what she wants to know. It does say problem with her is she doesn't know how to mind her business or stay out of people's problems. It says mental health is there with a person that doesn't know how to speak to you enough, but steals the idea of a person's and puts you in problems. It says many times over you could see that a problem could happen, and it doesn't say bad news is there, but wondering when this person is going to strike again is another issue. It says communication issues with her and another person is on the mend. It does say jealousy is there between them both, communicating about the problems that they've had with you, and many times over how they're going to communicate on conquering you or stealing you in your mind to continue the problem. It says many times over she'll see that she's not in a good way to speak to me, I'm not in a good way to speak to her, is what she may be saying. It says the problem is she doesn't want to see that it's going to be good news for you, so she doesn't want to communicate good things all the time in her mind, but she's struggling to speak about where things are going and wonders if she should block you from mental health or jealousy or evil in her, so that she can try and warn you that it's still on, and maybe even warn you that it's still happening, that she wants to bruise her mind and her mind games with you. It says player from the Himalaya is trying to contact you too, doesn't know where he's going, and wants to warn you he's coming to speak to you now. Okay, so there could be some type of player from the Himalaya, honey, coming to speak to you soon as well. Okay, I do see someone here as well that knows how to manipulate, okay, information, okay, or be sarcastic, you know, there's sarcasm here. All right, it does say blessings are there for a person that wants to be like this and wants to be like you, because this person's warning you they don't know how to speak to you, but they wonder why you even look at them or talk to them in the same way, or even look at the way you talk and want to laugh or make fun of the situation, or even make mind games of the situation to their mind, or see that a problem is there with their own situation. It says someone wants to see that good karma can come, so they're wondering what's going on with their love life right now. Okay, that could be a friend around you or a person supporting you. Okay, I'm seeing there's some type of meeting to be held soon as well. Okay, I do see some of you guys may want to block this energy, or may even want to, you know, mark your territory, or know you have to go somewhere, but you want to ignore something from getting in the way of your smart mind with other things that you've got to do. It does say generosity is there to help you see that great news is coming, and plenty of help is there to wash away any problems with parenting, or even skills that you have that cannot be held accountable to the conditioning of your mind, or maybe even seeing that you don't have to see anyone's negative energy because they're trying to warn you that they want to stroke their own ego and not yours. It says the blessings that you have are not going to serve you, but it can serve you as long as they know who they are and how you are operating, and why you don't need to spark any conversation with them about who you are. It says the problem is they want to steal from you, take from you, or push you down the same mind game that they're playing with themselves, and they're warning themselves not to go down there with you, or else there's going to be trouble for you and them, and they know it. So they're not going to try and bruise your ego. This time they're going to work with you and see how they can work with you and sponsor your ideas and put you back in your minds about great news when it comes. It says blessings is on its way to you, so you smarten up yourself and look good, and make sure you prepare yourself for good news. Okay, all right, I'm here and I do want to word with you, but I want to take my time. I want to take my time to see blessings are on its way. I just warn myself that I'm not going to speak to you or see everything, but I wonder if I can speak to you about looking well or dressing well. And I see someone here is jealous of you as well. It could even be a work colleague or someone you have to work around, or maybe some of you guys get help with, you know, coaching or life skills, or even, you know, job skills, or even, you know, work commitments, or what's it called, like a mentor, or some of you guys may have an agency, or, you know, however it fits to you. I feel like this person can be a bit jealous of you, all right? Or, you know, they have skills of their own or talents of their own that they use to conquer you or manipulate you, or look into your private affairs too much, or want to wonder how it's going to work for you or bless you. But it does say generosity is there and far and few with the person that's always laughing at you behind your back and making fun of you, your hair, your nails, your skin, and all of that, and still talking negatively, and mentally, mindfully so, because she's trying to warn you she will kick you down to the curb and wants to see you harmed in her mind, but doesn't like you in reality, and also smiles in your face behind your back. And she's constantly working on you to see what you're wearing, what you're doing, and who you're with, and how your generosity will help her one day if she puts you in a negative way, because she can conquer you and hurt you, but you could also hurt her, and she wonders how it would happen or how it would work this time if she was to support you in a negative way. She says, I wonder why I did that, and I can't understand why I put myself in the same problem, because I see that I warned myself before not to speak about it, and I see she warned herself to speak about it, and she does see beneficial things warning herself to speak about it. But it doesn't say good journey is ahead of you. It says bad news is there for you if you continue to bruise her, because she wants to bruise you. But it says you're blessed because you want to see great news for yourself, and she may not look very good right now in her work role or in her job, or the colleague energy in her is trying to support who she is, but poor judgment is not smart enough to see about what it is that she's conquering in her mind. She just knows that she can harm or hurt people if she feels like it, or feels like she's supported if she does. And it doesn't say it works that way, but she thinks this way in her mind, and she doesn't know how to support her poor judgment skills, and looks into you in negative ways and struggles to smile in your face, but at the same time smiles and makes fun of you in your mind or in her mind, and laughs at you behind you and in her mind and in your mind, but doesn't know how to support you fully with everything that you're wearing, your clothes and everything, but does judge you in your face to say you're smart about who you are and how you look nice. Lord of mercy, I'm picking up a lot of hate between you and whoever this person is. Let's see. Okay, it could be a fire sign, it could be an air sign person, it could be a Gemini, it could be a Libra or a Taurus here. It could be even another Virgo if it's not you, Virgo. Yeah, could be any one of those people. And I'm hearing someone say someone's trying to warn them as well. It does say blessings are there for you, but you have to see great news come. When are you going to get it? Are you getting it? There's good things here. I wonder if she's getting it. So you may have passed on news to this person, and they're wondering if you're getting something here. All right, or someone could be kind of a bit brutal and say, I wonder if they're getting it, so to speak. Like, I don't know who that is, but you all know how as it resonates with you. It says time after time, it could be anyone or anything that's going to resonate in a good or bad way. So sponsor who you are and support who you are. Okay. So let's see. Anything else with the singles? Okay. So is there anything else with anything else with all right, let's see what's going on with those that are in a relationship. Says relationship struggles are there. People don't want you to see them all the time, so they're sponsoring the idea of speaking less and less to your mind as you have good karma coming into your life. You don't have to speak about everything all the time, but it says problem is he doesn't want to support everything that you've got going on. He does love you and wants to know what's happening with you, but word for word he understands what you're going through and doesn't want to stress. He just mindfully wants to speak to you and send you gifts at times and wants to struggle with his mind about certain problems of his. Okay. It could be in regards to, you know, certain things that he has in his personal life. I'm also picking up certain things like personal hygiene as well. Okay, that may need supported with someone. It could even be, you know, something as, oh, he doesn't tidy up as often because he's busy, you know, or maybe it could be even things about, you know, shabbiness in him in some type of way. But it does say blessings are there for you to support your mind and other things that you are doing, and you need to support that well. It doesn't say it's bad news, but it does say it's good news if you support who you are and how you are. And how I am is supported, but I don't feel certain it's going to be great for me or you if I support negative energy in my mind. I'm always peed off or miserable. I just don't know how to support my mind at this time to tell myself it's going to be great with whatever it is that you want to do with me soon. Okay. So this person could be a bit worried, okay, or even generous with their mind because maybe they could hurt you in some type of way. So just be mindful of a person right now, as well as, you know, knowing that they could be jealous about what it is that you're wearing or even doing or even seeking or even speaking about or even sending gifts or messages or text messages or even kisses, loves, hugs. I'm also picking up something about thugs for some of you guys. Yeah, so some of you guys could be dealing with, you know, all different types of individuals in your own individual lives, so to speak. Okay, but I do all right, someone's chiming in and says, I do speak about what it is that's going on, and I laugh because I know that I can support my mind with people that know me. It says, I wonder if you speak about me and wonder if I'm okay in my mind. It does say, I know you can speak to me or hear me or listen to me at any time, and I wonder what's going on in my mind right now to support your mind with poor judgment of you or me. It does say, I wonder where you are, or are you even speaking of me or even listening to me through the messages that I've sent. I've warned you enough not to speak to me or tell me off for whatever it is that I've done or I'm doing. So someone could be kind of giving you some type of warning here. Maybe they don't like the poor judgment, or, you know, like maybe, I don't know if you judge them or tell them off, or, you know, that's how they feel, that's their perspective. Or it could be in regards to something else that's going on. It might not even be your personal lover, you know, it could be just someone trying to get in the way of, you know, you might have a love life right now, but maybe someone trying to get in the way of your love life. But I do see some of you guys are, you know, with all different types of individuals. So it could be any scenario of this. It does say the problem is the person doesn't want to speak to you always, but they do want to communicate with you sometimes and want to see you sometimes and wonder where things are going. Okay. All right. So this man may wonder where things are going with you. All right. I feel some heavy energies right now as well, Virgos. It's like the energy has changed. It's been an energy change since I've been reading. All right, so let's see what else is going on. It says, Wonderland is there for you to be like me. I want to know if you're wonderful in your mind like I am. So this could be you, Virgos, or it could be another earth sign that's in their own little la-la land, but wants you to be a part of their kind of mischievous kind of mentality. It does say roots of pouring negative energy into you are going to help me a lot. If I can speak about this, I'm going to start giving you a blessed way forward. I'm also picking up like something to do with wedding as well. All right. But it does say your wishes are my command, or I'm granting you a wish to say that you've got good news today. Okay. And some of you guys could be working on You know, just could be playing on your phone or something like that. Like, you know, sometimes little gimmicky things come up on your phone. But I'm also seeing there's some wishes to break up with some risks, okay? All right, and be open about maybe your marriage or your love life here, okay? Because it's already justified that you feel like the person that you know could be having regrets, and it does look like he's having some type of regrets here and still wants to feel like his ego has been bruised, or he feels there's trial and error with you and wants to conquer the feelings of you working on a breakup here, and feels like confusing the situation and wants to know if you can fight it and maybe even challenge it and speak about it. It does say there's even a father figure that could be involved, or a potential dad, or problem is he doesn't want to see you as a prostitute, or he thinks that you could be lying about who you are, or doesn't know if you can support the idea with who you are. Doesn't really curse, but may curse of you or talk of you in a negative way. You know, he could be, you know, a father figure that doesn't see you anymore, or he can be maybe, you know, maybe he could be just a father figure and he's not your father, so to speak. Could be someone else's dad, but you know him. Or, you know, it could be an uncle, it could be a friend of the family, it could be, I'm hearing second cousin for some of you guys, or a cousin. Yeah, there's so many different scenarios of who this person could be. It could even be a stepfather. All right. Let's see what else is going on. It does say he warns you not to speak about him at all, and he doesn't know how to surprise himself. Okay. It does say when you stop speaking to me, I will stop speaking to you. So, you know, maybe this person needs to stop speaking to you or speaking about you, and you wouldn't speak about him or even speak to him, you know. All right. So maybe there could be a little argument there in some way. All right. So let's see what else is going on. All right. Anything else for Virgo's love life? It does say warnings are there for you to see great news ahead of you. You don't have to speak about everything that's going to be bad. You see great news ahead of you all the time as well. For some of you guys that are dealing with good news, you just need to leave certain things out and wonder if stress is going to be best for you to sort out in your own minds, in your own situations. Probably don't need to speak to your partner all the time about things that are going on with you. It does say situations may stress you at times, or may feel down in the dumps or depressed at times, or may even feel like struggles are there with you on your mind about other things that you are doing. It says the problem is you always speak about great things. It doesn't say that it's always great in your mind. It does say problems are there with people that don't want to see you in a good way. It says struggles are there with you right now. Okay, maybe feeling moody, broody, or down, depressed, or maybe even feel stressed a little bit, or maybe a little bit unwell. Okay, it does say sometimes you feel like you want to feel better in yourself, so you want to dress up and go out and maybe even see that you can, you know, speak about things constantly that are going to make you feel good in yourself or in your mind. It says you see who you are all the time and you have problems with who you are. How are you going to cope with that when you are worked on in your mind for negative energy? It says generosity is something that you need to pride yourself over and give yourself plenty of love in. Sexual energy is something that you possibly needed or wanted once upon a time, but it never helped you. It may have brought you down. It says some of you really need to clear your energies and your chakras. It does say pleading guilty in your mind to nervousness. Have mentally structured your mind for mental stress. Okay, so some of you guys may have, you know, stress build up from over the years. Okay. It does say sorting out who you are and wondering how you can support your diet is going to be necessary. It does say you may bruise your ego at times, but you don't want to hear bad news. So you've got to sort out who you are as a person or even a parent, or how you're going to cope with things that could come about in the near future if you don't pay attention to your weight gain or your weight loss, or even surgeries that you may need to have in the near future. It says constantly there are things that need to work on in you to support your mind and put you back in a great mindset of yours. Okay, so some of you guys just need to work on yourself right now. Your partner might be there around you in the background, whatever it is. Okay, but it does look like some of you guys just need to work on yourselves. Okay, prioritize yourselves. Okay, so that you can have good health. All right, so anything else with your partnerships, because I feel like that message was between you and God, you and Ether. Okay, you and your spiritual self, your inner self. Okay, so let's see what else is going on relationship wise. Okay, nothing's coming up right now. It looks like you and your partner have, you know, good energies, but it's just kind of chiming in on you as a person. So let's see what's going on with marriage. Anything going on with marriage? Marriage is going to be blessed in the near future. If I put my hands on you, I will want to bless you with good karma. Love life is certainly going to be blessed for you. And I want to see that great news comes for your lover and your work. I want to speed this up and see who's going to speak to me about blessings. So I can support my mind and put my hands back in my mind about good karma. I want to see blessings come, and I want to support anyone that needs blessings. Some of you guys may want a blessed marriage. Okay, I do see someone here, maybe a pastor or a preacher. Does say some of you guys want to warn yourself that you do need to speak about going to church more often. Some of you guys may even be going to church today. Okay, it does say many times over you thought about good news and you haven't supported it, but you have to see yourself there in your mind. Are you going to speak about going to church, or maybe even seeing that your father figure is going to help you? Are you seeing that problems are never going to be solved overnight? Are you seeing that great news is going to be challenging you with your person, supporting who he is? It does say some of you guys are dealing with your mind and how you dress, or how you look, or how you want to wake up, or how you want to go to sleep. But how do you do in yourself with your mind today? Are you doing great as a person, as an individual? Okay, all right. Anything else, Virgo's marriage? Does say wonderful things are happening for you as you go down the aisle. Some of you guys will be getting married and talking about this soon, or maybe even feeling a bit of a grumpiness as you plan for your wedding, or, you know, feeling a bit like a bridezilla. It does say warning though, some of you guys are getting dressed up and going out soon and want to know that great news is going to come. It does say brutal energy can happen sometimes and want to see that it's not going to happen, so you need to speak about where it is that you're going and how you can support your mind with gentle health and mental stress not given to you. It does say great news is there, but who's going to bruise your ego or time you for a punishment in your mind, or look at you like you've got karma coming, or look at you like you've got good news coming? Who's going to gently bless you or give you good karma? Okay, so you might need some blessings right now. Maybe you might even want support from a father figure, or maybe even someone that's going to bless you in the hands of marriage, or you know, bless you with the times that you've been spent alone in your mind to think about you and your person, or how you can support a need to speak about great news in your mind with your love life, and support the overall comings of goodness and truths and health and wellness. Okay, all right. So anything else for Virgos, please, in marriage before we move on to individuals? Okay, let's do individuals. Oh, wait a minute. So someone wants to take you out and dress up and get ready. It's going to happen in the next 2 weeks. You and your person are going to go out and you're going to love each other so much that it's not going to be even viable that you saw this coming. It says they may surprise you with a gift, a present, and want to take you out. And it does say your marriage is looking up. Wow, beautiful. So that was a message for someone that needs to hear it about their marriage. Okay, all right, that's a beautiful message right there. So let's see what's going on with let's see what's going on. Something about parenting as well, picking up something to do with parenting, or parents are blessing you or wanting to gift you something or give you some type of good news and uplift your spirits or your mind or your journey. Some of you guys may have a joker around you that wants to play mind games and put you off, or maybe make you feel sad one minute and make you feel happy another minute, and can't tell which way they're going in their mind, so they play mind games on you to speak about good news, then bad news, then bad news, and good news, and vice versa. And then also wanting to see that it's not always going to be the same, so that you can support which way you're going in your own life. It does say it's going to be warnings for all of you to see, all right, who's who and where things are going in the background, because some people want to pull you down and pick you up and, you know, twist your mind with, you know, negative things versus, you know, jealousy and, you know, all kind of different things. But I'm not gonna keep repeating all of that. You guys have a bit of what's going on, because I do see someone trying to pull on the energies again. All right, but let's see what's going on with individuals. What's going on with Aries and Virgos? Aries and Virgos. Okay, I see the time has come for me to speak less to you, is what I'm picking up with. Maybe you guys saying this about an Aries. Okay, so the time has come for you to speak less to someone. Okay, so maybe you don't want to speak less, you don't want to speak more to an individual right now, an Aries individual. Okay, it does say Aries communicates the same idea and doesn't want to speak to you too. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Taurus and Virgos. Taurus doesn't believe that you're a friend of theirs, and they don't want to stress you enough, but they feel like bad news is always there with you, and they wonder when it's going to continue or confuse them to mean well to you on how you look or view situations in your mind, or see or study or analyze things to get better at what it is that you do. How you speak to them really communicates to your mind on how you see things about yourself, but it doesn't help them always see things in their mind and how they communicate things in their own way or their own mind. It says the trouble is with this person is she's always teasing me or making fun of me. I wonder if I can support my mind. I do not care about who I am. I just wonder if I can support my mind and hurt her. Oh, okay. So this person could still be hurt, holding back some feelings to fight. Okay, whether you're dealing with a female or a male, so to speak. It does say there's jealousy there, and it's brewing, and it's getting better and better as the time goes by, because this person is constantly warring with you and doesn't know how to stop warring with her mind. It says she is the one that's warring with her mind and not him, but it does say war is there with both of you, and it does say warning. She also sees that good karma is coming with her mind, because she wants to see that it's bad news for you all the time, and she does see that bad news is there with you all the time, because she speaks about good news and bad news with people around her. She sees people around her as a problem, and she doesn't know how to support everything that's going on. She poorly wants to judge you or put you down. It says Taurus energy does not want to see good karma for you in your mind at this time or on this day. It says many times over they want to see bad news for you, or wants to know that good news is going to come, but doesn't like you, so may look at you like you've got gifts, and you may smile at them and they may smile at you, but they don't always want to see you in a bad way. They just know that their timing is coming for them to remember that they need to stop mentally trusting you or speaking to you or brutishly attacking you in your mind. Never mind in your speech or the way you look. It says brutally attacking you in your mind, because constantly this person may never gift you information of theirs to let you know what's going on, but they will see that beneficial things will work out just fine for them if they can support you in your mind and put you off of things that you knew that you could have with them, that are going to grant you good wishes of gravity or gayness for some of you guys. It does say gayness in the way of happiness or even, sexuality, but it does say warning. It does say blessings are there for you to have plenty of good loving in your mind, or have great news in your sexuality or in your friendships, or people that are warning you to struggle with people that are causing pain. It says ongoing. I wonder if I could cause you pain. I just didn't know that I could cause you pain ongoing, and I'm wondering if punishments are going to come for me, because now I'm hearing that she's coming back, but she doesn't know if she should speak to you or speak to me. And then I'm realizing I shouldn't speak to anyone. I'm going to cause myself harm. I feel like she's going to want to speak to me, but I'm not going to want to speak to her too. So there could be another person around as well. This could be in regards to other people. Okay, it does say she warns herself of an attack coming soon, but who's it going to be, her or you? It does say warning, she's going to be the one that gets attacked, but she doesn't realize it right now when she speaks about it with her mind. She does not hear the attack coming, but she's got an attack coming to bust her head, and she doesn't realize it. Oh, it does say warning, Virgo, you've got to keep away from this one, because it says the person that you didn't know was going to get attacked is going to get attacked pretty soon. Whoa. Okay. All right, so let's see what's going on with Gemini. Gemini is not going to get dressed up and have problems in a minute. It does say bad news is going to start a fight soon, and it says judgment is there for people to see who's going to call out or speak about it. It says the problem is we need to speak to the person that didn't speak to us. It does say it doesn't matter if it works out that way or not. It says I don't care who you are. I would never speak to you, and I never get involved in what it is that you have going on. It says the problem with Virgo is that she doesn't want to speak about what's going on, but I want to hear what she knows. It says she knows she wants to speak to me, and I don't want to care if she wants to. I'm going to hear her, or even speak to her and find out if she's going to speak to me. Okay, I feel like Gemini is trying to be a bully. Okay, and it does say she's under the weather right now because she knows she's going to be attacked. But warning, she started the problem or the fight. She's going to get her ass bust and she doesn't see it coming. But warning, she feels like that's going to happen and she doesn't know if it's true. But she also feels like the problem is her and never her at the same time. And she warns herself she should have never given herself to problems with, I'm picking up, it could be in relation to a drug dealer. Okay, but it does say bad news is there for her if she thought she was going to get away with it. She thought she was going to get away with it. Now I'm seeing if there's a problem that comes to me, I'm going to warn myself not to speak, but I'm busting the head of whoever comes to me and tells me that bad news is there. It says warning, if you speak to your mind, you're going to see who the problem is. It's never going to be the person that should have been dealt with or even dressed up in lies or jealousy or evil, but now you know who's to blame, and you're going to get it if you try and harm me. Okay, so you could be warning someone, they're going to get it if they try to harm you, but it looks like someone's ready to attack another person. Lord of mercy. Okay, all right, you guys will know how it fits into your story in any way. All right, now head bust don't always mean physical fight. It can also mean you know, through someone going and challenging some other part of their life in some way where it messes up something for them. All right, so just take it as it resonates. Okay, so but I'm hearing someone's gonna get effed up or something like that. But yeah, so let's see what's going on with Cancerian and Virgo. It says Virgo is not going to be in the middle of it. I am going to get in the way of it. And I know that I can warn myself that harm is going to come. It does say problems with whoever is going to speak to me about it, because I know that I'm going to jump in and speak to whoever came to the rescue and solve their problem. It says the problem is that these people don't know who you are. It says many times over, no one knows who you are. So who's going to say what when this person comes to protect her? She's got to protect herself. And now she's seeing that she's not judging anyone, but she's not going to speak about it too. She wants to see who the problem is and who's going to come to her and sponsor her ideas. It says the problem is she's never going to speak about why she needed to get herself so deep in a problem where she can't come and talk about it. Now she wants to speak to people outside of the relationship to see if they can solve her problem for her, and can't even go down that road because she's harming herself. It says bad news for whoever it is that's going to bring me in that problem, because now I know I can't do that too. So someone else chiming in. But it says warning, if you know that you're Cancerian, you tried and tried with the situation. And it says problem is people may get involved, like police or custody battles are going to be faced. It says never mind why you're not involved, you could be brought into it if you speak, so that's why you're not speaking. And it says many times over you know what to do and how to back out of the situation and help yourself, and the formulas that you've given to surprise yourself are going to be repeated again and again. It says the problem is she's got to see her own shadow. She never knew who she was, and she thought that she was going to look good in the eyes of me or the eyes of the law. It does say problem is she's not going to see anything bad, but I know that I've got to hear myself, give myself good karma. Who's going to speak? Okay, I feel like there's other people in the way of this as well. All right, sometimes it's not necessarily the star sign, it could be the energy. So you know, always remember what the different star signs mean. All right, because sometimes different star signs mean different situations, people, places and things. So if it's not resonating in a way where it's the actual star sign of the person, if you don't know their star sign, sometimes it could be the situation that's occurring. Okay, so anything else with, I'm hearing it's got something to do with jealousy as well. Okay, anything else with Cancerian before we move on? Cancerian and Virgo. All right, let's move on to Leo. What's going on with Leo? It says Leos are ready to attack. Someone said something and is warning someone that they may have spoken or said something. It says it's not going to be anyone to speak about who saw who or spoke about who. It says warn yourself of who you are trying to look for. If it's me, you're not going to come to me and speak to me about nothing you don't know. But if you're speaking to yourself about something that you know, speak about it. Get ready. Speak about it. Cause yourself harm and look into the person that's trying to set you up. Is it me that's calling you, or is someone else going to call you? Get yourself ready as much as possible. careful and see who you are, and warn yourself that you're not going to have judgment on your mind or play mind games with me if you probably have problems in your own life. Look into your own backyard, your room, your garden, your front door, anywhere that you want to see your own life. It says your mind is going to play you, and if you don't play yourself, I'm going to play you. Oh dear. It says Virgo knows that they're not going to play themselves, so Virgos is not the one being punished. But it says Leo may not be punished either. It says the problem is people are going to see there's a problem with a person, and it doesn't say who or what time it's going to happen, but someone's going to get in trouble today, and someone's jail sentence is on its way now. Someone's going to get in trouble after they've parked their car. So something about parking a car or a parked car. Okay. So let's see what's going on with Virgo. Virgo hates their life right now. It says trouble in paradise with Virgo is on its way, but it says warning, they're never going to be arrested or in problems. This person knows how to keep things under control or warn themselves that great news is ahead. Laugh because you did it, Virgo. You done something that was going to smartly give you gifts and help you and support your mind, and prayers are going to be there to support you, and many thanks to you. You're going to be blessed and gifted over and over again for the good karma you've given yourself, because you try to warn someone not to speak to you but to look into the problem, and now they're seeing who's the culprit to the journey that they're looking into and going to cause themselves a problem with the person or the people. It says lies and laughter are there, but people are jealous of you because you don't need to speak or even say anything. You just look at them like they're forcing themselves into your mind and into your life, and see where it's going. It's leading back to problems, back into mental health of the struggles of the person or people that are going to cause themselves harm, to look at themselves and to look at their own problems. Let them see who they are and let them stress less to you. As you witness good karma come to your life, you will no longer see problems. Okay, so, and it says after you're jailed in someone's mind here, it does say the warning signs that are being given to you by a person that wants to speak to you is never going to be you. It does say it's another person that wants to chime in but doesn't know how to support her mind, but she's peed off and she's murmuring a lot of jail sentences or jealousy in her mind and can't help it. She's laughing at herself, but she may not see herself in that way. She's wondering how she can cope or maybe even give herself back to communication struggles of her own that she may have had but have warned you not to speak about, but then wants to see what it is that you're saying or how you're addressing the situation, and can't give herself many times over good times in her mind to remember. She's laughing at herself because she made fun of you, or she's making fun of herself right now because she's causing a scene or a problem for herself in her mind, and she wonders how you will cope when she comes out and speaks to you, but she doesn't know if you're going to speak to her, and she's warning herself not to speak, but she's timing the situation to see if she's going to be mindful or rude or negative. All right, so let's see what's going on with let's see what's going on with what's going on with Libra. Libra does not want to address anything with you right now, Virgo. It says Libra's not looking forward to speaking to you or cursing you or calling you out in your mind to cause concern. It says Libra doesn't know how to speak about things with me, so I'm not going to speak about anything with her. She knows who she is. She needs to call me or address what problem she has in her mind and confront whoever it is that she wants to speak to about who it is that she thinks I am. I'll let her dress up whatever she has in her mind and give her that. If she wants to speak about me, she can probably look into her own problems and give herself a tidy energy in her mind to remember who she is and contemplate why she's looking into me so hard right now. Wow. Okay. It says Libra wants to know your business, and her idea is to pick on you, poke on you, or to look too hard into you so you'll look at her. But it says, warning, how will you ever speak to me or see me if I'm not going to give you that? It says your energy may be there trying to push it against me or wonder what's going on with me, but I'm not going to address you and look into your mind or even look into your time or your energy. I am busy doing my own thing and living my life. Move on. So you could be, you know, telling them to kind of move on. So let's see what else is going on. What's going on with Scorpio and Virgo? It says carefully doing things around them. It says blindfolds are there with Scorpios right now, studying you and supporting you to be very mental about who you are in blessed ways or cursed ways. Which way does it go? It says warning, you have studied them enough and you see blessings are there with Scorpio, so you won't warn yourself enough but to steal from them, take from them, or gift them. Which way are you going? It says my mind tells me off. I shouldn't spill the beans about their family or their children or friends. I would never give them detrimental health problems or negative energy. Warning, I'm never giving them bad news. I like them. I'm going to speak to them in good ways. Okay. So Scorpio loves you too, but wants to warn you that good news is going to come as long as you keep quiet, and as long as we both keep quiet about negative energy. We are both going to support each other and put each other back on the same pedestal and help each other to succeed, and blessings are there for both of you to succeed and be great in your mind about who you are. Right, let's see what's going on with I hear someone wants to reach out to you. I don't know if this is Scorpio or you want to reach out to them. It says one of you wants to speak to each other, but you're warning yourself, don't speak. You leave each other to be at this time. You may speak later on today or later on tonight, or even never again for some of you guys. But warning, it's not a problem. It's just a blessing, or things have been complete or certain that things are on the right path. Okay, so let's see what's going on with okay, let's see what's going on with Sag and Virgo. I'm hearing Saturn is in the moon of Virgo. Okay, it doesn't say it's conjunct him, but things will change in the next 2 years if we continue on this path. It says blessings are on its way. It says time after time we've been trying to change the moon cycles to bless anyone that has great karma. It says motivational speeches are there for people that are going to have blessings on its way. Trial and error, but blessings are on its way. That's beautiful. So I don't know why we just, you know, because I heard something as I was changing the card, something about, you know, some information beyond the mind, and then that energy just came in to sponsor that. So there's something going on there with Scorpio's energy transforming things universally or even astrologically. So let's see what's going on, like I said, with yeah, and star signs are going to be gifting you some type of blessings as well. It says most definitely Scorpio's energy is going to be many times over a blessing to you all, but it says mental stress is going to help to shatter some things or break some things down, to change some things for all. Okay, all right, let's see what's going on. Wait, it's still dragging me in. It says many times over I see great news coming. I just need to know who it is that I'm going to be supporting. Here I am speaking about things that I want, and I need to see who it is that I need to support it with. Okay, so who's this person? It says Scorpio's energy is the person that I want to support, says Virgos, and I want to see pouring rain come down to bless them with good fortune. Blessings are on its way. Wow, that's a beautiful thing. Okay, all right, so let's see what's going on with Sag. What's going on with Sag and Virgo? Still trying to talk about Scorpio a little bit. Have you finished that, honey? It says Scorpio's blessings are on its way, but it says I know I have to see where it's going first. I want to see where it's going with Scorpio. I've got to see, are we doing good with Scorpio? Because Scorpio never knew how to tidy up their mind like the way they do. It does say blessings are on its way with Scorpio, but it doesn't say you will all have good karma with them unless you trouble them. Are you ready to trouble them, or are you going to move on and make sure that your negative energy is jealousy in your mind, or problems in your past, or things of that nature? It says time and time again you have to see your own shadows and your own portals and your own problems. It's nothing to do with a Scorpio that can't give you karma or give you karma in good or bad ways, but it's warning you. Do you have jealousy in your mind to hate on someone or to harm them or even hurt them or give them good karma? Who are you? All right, so let's see what's going on. I'm picking up something about schools as well. It does say warning, because the school system can be a part of Scorpio's family systems, or even children or relatives around them can be poorly treated at times, or maybe even sometimes they have good karma with them. It's just wondering how to support a Scorpio's mentality and their children at times can be challenging, and it does say supported energies are there to bless them this year, or even support them and help them past situations. Poorly judging situations are not going to help, but it says good karma will come to this year now that Scorpio's energy is conjuncting in blessed ways. Wow. Okay. And it's funny because at the beginning of the reading there was something that was going on with a water sign man. So some of you guys may be with a water sign man that has challenges, you know, with his child, with you maybe. I don't know if you're the teacher and, you know, he's one of the parents, or if, you know, you're with that man, so to speak, and you both have a child, and there could have been, you know, past issues with children and, you know, school system and stuff like that. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Sag. Okay. All right. I'm hearing they're supporting you to be better. So what's going on with Sag now? And there's still a bit of riddles with lies, so just be careful. Okay. But let's see what's going on. And in November, there's going to be very good news. Okay. So like I said, let's see what's going on with Sag, because like Scorpio, and it says Scorpio is going to tame their mind and help you if you want. It does say bad news for whoever's picking on Sagittarius now, because Sagittarius needs to support their mind with people that want to come in and speak to them about child abuse or childcare. It does say bad news for whoever wants to speak to them about this, because warning, they're not going to speak to anyone that has bad news. Wonderful things are going to happen for Sag, and it says bad news is going to happen for Scorpio if Sag can't get their mind right, but it says Sag will see great news come in their life and they won't see bad news. Which way is it going? Okay. All right, so something happening between Sag and Scorpio. It says bad news for Scorpio though, because Scorpio doesn't have everything under the weather or under the moon set in a way that's going to convince them they have good news. But it says challenging energies there with people are always picking on them. It says wonder why Scorpio always get picked on, because I want to see them in a bad way. It does say one woman does not know how to support Scorpio's energy, or maybe even pushes her energy too much to the point where she's going to get nervous and hurt herself. But it does say great news ahead for the Scorpio, because she's going to beat her at her own game. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Sag, like I said, because it's like pulling on Scorpio's energy. So let's see what's going on with Sag. So Sag doesn't know how to speak about things all the time and wants to bruise the energy of Scorpios at times, but it says Scorpio does know blessings are there. So Sag, you need to stop pushing them into jealous energy or negative energy and try to push them into positive energy. It says the positive waves that you have inside you are going to purposely help you with good karma. Move on with your mind and certainly sort out your own mysterious atmosphere and push your mind so that you can do it. And stop leaning on Scorpio for support so much if you feel like poor judgment is yours and you can't understand who you are as a person, or even a parent, or even a person that knows how to support yourself. It says many times you may be dealing with a Sagittarius, but you don't know how to sort out your mind with the Scorpio energies that can come in and swoop your mind into practice. It does say energies of Sag is going to help you build a very blessed future, Virgo, so you have to support your mind and blessings are on its way. Sagittarius needs to sort out their mind and jealousy will move on. Okay, so anything else with Sagittarius before we move on? It does say Sagittarius is going to sort out their mind. Many people will make fun or pick on them, but they'll laugh at them right back and move on. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Capricorns and Virgos. Capricorn and Virgo. Capricorn is not going to play mind games with anyone and doesn't want to see mind games with you, Virgo. It says, Virgo, you're going to play mind games with me. I'm going to play mind games with you. Certainly not wanting to speak to you, but there's insults being flied out, or maybe even possible carriages being taken into custody or court, or even legal battles. It says problem is people do not know how to speak about good karma, so they warn themselves that blessings are on its way and bad news is there. It says beneficially you need to speak about where you're going in your life, Capricorn, on how you can support your mind and your energy, and good karma will come. It says negative energy is there, and if you don't believe it, you need to speak to your mind and tell yourself off. It says bad news is there. Warning, bad news is there. Move on. Okay, so they are being warned to move on. see what else is going on. Virgo doesn't care for Capricorn, but Capricorn is telling them off that they shouldn't be telling them to move on, and Virgo is telling them to move on. Justice will be served once Capricorn is there understanding who they are, and jealousy is not going to work if this person feels that they're not going to get good karma. It says bad news is there. Wondering why I'm telling you to move on? Because someone is studying who this person is, and it says wonderful things are there for my mind now. I have to speak about good karma because I can certainly harm someone if I want to. It says negative energy is there, mysterious energy is there, and wonderful things are there too. Who's going to tell this person that they're in trouble? It says caution is there, so speak less of whoever it is you're going to speak to because I'm going to harm someone. But it does say warning is there, and it does need to be studied or looked into carefully. It says carefully because this person doesn't care who they are, and it does say warning for the Capricorn if they feel like they're going to have bad news, but they don't want to listen. So that's smart of them to listen to themselves, but they have to be careful of who they are. Okay. Whew. All right. So let's see what's going on. And someone, I feel like Capricorn's trying to say Virgo is not smart. It says it's warning you to be smart, but it says you are already smart. So if they don't want to listen, that's their downfall. Okay. So let's see what's going on with Aquarius. Aquarius doesn't want to hear anything that you've got to say, Virgo. It says bad news for them if they don't want to hear you. Laugh at them and make fun of them if you want to. It says never going to end in your way or even get you up in your skin, because you always warn yourself, try and try again. Dust yourself off and try again. Try and try again. Dust yourself off and try again. Try and try again. Okay. I don't know if it's worth it, but hey, they're stubborn as a mule. So it does say, my word, I will be cautioned with my mind one day if I speak about it. It says bad news is there for whoever is trying to push them in a problem with Aquarius. When Aquarius doesn't even want to speak about seeing this person ongoing, it says time and time again this person's going to have problems ongoing if they don't speak about moving where they want to move or on their own. It says negative energy is there to speak to or repeat or even give them. It says mental health is going to stress them out, and they will see problems come in the next 2 weeks to a month if they don't see blessings on their way now, because they're trying to warn themselves that they have struggled enough in their mind with problems that they have with people, such as legal matters pending, or even Capricorn that they're struggling with and doesn't know how to support their mind with penalties or jealousy or evilness. It says most time they need to give themselves stress reliefs or give themselves blessings. Which way is it going? It says, do you know I have problems with you? It does say bad news for Virgo though, because Virgo doesn't know that Aquarius wants to harm them, and Aquarius wants to harm them with jealousy, mental health, or struggles. Okay. It does say bruising your energy is something that I wanted to do. It does say I'm many times over stressing out about a situation and I can't stop. I will move on and make sure I look forward to good karma, but I can't warn myself enough to speak less to you and maybe mark my territory and bruise my mind some more and pay attention to my mental health and struggle some more or even harm myself. I will not last like this. I am trying to tell you I'm living in a world of my own and I can't help it. I'm struggling, but I'm trying to help myself do well to my mind and not yours. Okay, that's how Aquarius feels. It says Virgo also feels this way, but Aquarius will help themselves more to what they need, and struggles are there, but they're continuing to bruise your mind or your ego. And the problem is they can't see past the jealousy or the problems, but they will see better friendships in the end brewing with you or many people around you. But the problem is they still don't see who they are, and they warn themselves that they can't see great news if they can't help you or help people. They have to see who you are and how to help you, but you will not allow them to help you if they can't listen to you or give you good news. Okay. Whew. All right, let's see what's going on with I don't know why I'm hearing jail cells. There's something negative in the background. Okay. It says something to do with maybe a drug user as well. I know not all of you are not going through that. So let's see what's going on with Pisces now. Pisces is pissed and doesn't know how to support their mind anymore. Pissed off is Pisces today. Virgo, you did tell me something and you didn't want to speak about it either. Now I'm pissed. If I can't speak about who this person is, I'm going to be pissed. It says someone wants to know someone in someone's area or their family. It says bad news for whoever this person is because she's going to get it. She doesn't know how to stop bruising her mind or saying things to herself like, who is the person that I was going to speak to or piss off? It does say bad news for whoever it is because they're going to get it. It says warning, if I speak about who the person is, it's going to be a problem. It says this person never knew who I was, but I'm going to certainly sort them out. It says plenty of mental stress is there for a Virgo right now, with someone supporting the idea of a pissed off female or a Piscean. It does say bad news for this person because she doesn't know when to stop and still looks into problems that don't concern her. It does say jealousy is there, but her well-being is at stake and may not even see great news come to her. She warns herself that she prides herself over the matter and sees that problems are always going to be hers, no matter what, and she kills herself with jealousy when she can't get the problem too. It does say warning, she will steal the problem and make the problem for herself and still make a way to have good karma in her mind. She doesn't know how she does it, but she speeds this up in many ways and wants to call you out or talk to you through the garden or even the cell and wants to see if bad news comes. Okay, it does say many times over she will see who's who and what's going on and can't hear what's going on or even see it, but she'll look and see if she can try and find out information, and she's going to do that in 2 minutes or less. All right, so there's some information for you, my lovelies. That was a lot, I know. Be mindful. I'm hearing police or something like that, so just be careful, be mindful, and all of that. Okay, right, so let's see what's going on with your romance angels. Okay, I'm hearing police custody, so just be mindful. Okay, all right, it says it's safe for you to love. Open your heart to giving and receiving the highest energy of all. Okay, and I'm hearing warnings right now, so be careful. Don't know what's going on, but just be careful of something. Right, it says life review. Okay, so you may have to revisit something or review something right now to sort out something right now. Look at it. Okay, it says Archangel Jeremiah. Okay, take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced right now. Okay, giving and receiving. Here we go. It says the entire universe operates in cycles similar to your inhalations and exhalations. Okay, when you only exhale give or only inhale receive, you become out of rhythm with the universe. For optimal health, energies and replenishment, balance each inhalation in your life with an exhalation. So some of you guys need to sort health related situations. Some of you guys need to resolve things in matters, you know, just things. Sorry, someone busting some tunes. Yeah, someone's needing to balance out some things right now in their life where something may be unjust or unbalanced. Some things need to be, you know, coherent is what I'm saying. Understanding, or personal problems could arise that you didn't know could come back and haunt you. It says bad news for whoever's going to speak about negative energy, because they're going to come out and speak about who's who and what's what, and they won't like what they hear, but they will bruise or attack you or your mind or someone else's. So be mindful of who is coming out to speak to you or speak about something around you. Okay, so let's see what's going on with the universal messages. Okay, it says I am unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. I'm hearing someone might do something right now, so stay positive because blessings are yours. But it says bad news whoever's trying to dig you or trying to drug you or use you for something or push you into something where you don't need to be pushed into. Warning, it's a negative person, and it does say bad news for whoever's going to speak about the person is going to get good or bad karma depending on the situation or how they proceed with caution. Okay, all right, let's see what's going on with I'm hearing jealousy as well. There's some type of jealousy too. All right, let's see what's going on with your angel numbers. It says 54, 45, 11, 41, 16, 21, 8, 4, and 49. Okay, so that was your reading, my lovelies. I will speak to you again in your next one. Ciao for now. Bye.